Alright, let's do this. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. What's going on, people? How you doing, Happy? Yeah, a little bit of a weird time. I did not stream earlier, so I decided to get a stream. I fell asleep at about 5:30, and I slept the whole night, or half the night, whatever you want to call it. So I will be streaming some Gwent right now. I'll show you guys, and people who haven't been playing, this is particularly for you, because I'm using one of the most basic, easy decks in the game, perfect for beginner players. And later I'll go on to some more advanced stuff. What's going on, Gamer Gaming? Alright, first thing I'm going to do is open up a keg. I got a random keg from just playing. I don't remember why. It was for leveling something. I don't even know. Keep it going. Nothing good. Give me something good. Anyway. This one's moving. Spawn a wolf on each side, full moon. I don't know, am I gonna do full moon decks? Maybe. I kinda like this one because it's moving. This is definitely the better card though. Definitely the better card. These two are definitely better cards. But I'll go with this one because it's moving. They see me moving. Alright. Friday Up Live, late night stream. This game is called Gwent. You can download it online. Just type in download Gwent. It's free to play card game. Something I like about it is just the fact it's very free to play friendly. You don't have to spend any money on this game. Play Gwent before, you guys. Potato? Why potato? Dragon Airlines is here. PVZ Hero 123. Alright, so I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna be playing some casual, and we'll just get right into it. I'll be starting the intro in about 1 minute. Alright, ready to go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today I'm going to show you one of the best decks for beginners. You learned how to play Gwent. You've been trying that Dwarf deck that I did in my past video, and this is kind of the next deck you should build. It is dirt cheap. You're not going to have to spend any money. You can use basically all of the golds and silvers that you start the game with. There's only really one rare card, which is going to be this one, that you really have to craft. All the other cards that are necessary are just your basic cards. They're so cheap. And so you can definitely put this together very easily. This is the Dagon Fog deck. I call this the Fog 2 Big Rounds deck, as you can see, just because what you're trying to do in this deck is spawn Fog. Fog, of course, is a hazard that will slowly wear every single turn. Basically, it's going to do 2 damage to your opponents. The longer the rounds go, when you're playing a deck like this, the better. So instead of having kind of 3 equal rounds, you got to win 2 out of 3, of course, to win the match. You really would like one of the rounds to be extremely short and both of the other rounds, or at least one of the rounds, to be very long. That will give you a huge advantage, as your opponent's minions will slowly die to the Fog, 2 damage every single turn. And your Ancient Foglets, which is the other main card, I guess, in this deck, will be continuously growing. This has only 10 power, but it grows and grows every single turn. So if you get these really long rounds, this thing could have 15 or 20 power easily. What we are running is just the basic, I'll show you sort of the uncommons. I do have the deck list over there, you can see on that side. So on the bottom left, you can also just follow along with the cards as I'm looking at them one-on-one. So of course we're running 3 copies of the Ancient Foglet, main synergy card with the Fog. Another extremely important card, you gotta have 3 copies of this, is the Drowner. This will actually drag your opponent's minions into the hazards. You want to bring them in. So this initially will do 11, basically 11 power. It has 7 power itself, and will do 4 damage to an opponent, drag him into the fog. But also that will make it that, you know, the fog won't just kill out one minion and then it'll just won't be effective. Your opponent might start playing their other minions not in the fog. So you really want to drag in. You usually want to use this against the largest opponent that's on the field. And that will actually give it more value again, because it'll just be a lot of shots until that thing dies, reducing your opponent's power overall. We're running 2 copies of the Foglet. This is a very useful card. Every single time you spawn fog onto the field, this will come in. So it's just an extra 4 points. It's a really useful card to have. I don't run 3, I just run 2, just because you don't want to clog your deck with too many of these. If you get this in your hand, it's really, really bad. And usually, typically in a game, you're just making 2 fogs. Anyway, so we are running 3 copies of Reconnaissance. This is really useful for getting your Drowners and your Ancient Foglets. And just as a filler in the deck, it doesn't really matter what this card is. If you have better cards, definitely run them with more value. But this is the Wyvern. It's just 11 point play, 6, does 5 damage to enemy. It's really unimportant. Running 1 copy of First Lights, you really could run a second of these if you want. You just don't want these again to randomly get the Foglets. This basically will clear the hazards from your side, which will ensure that if you're playing an opponent with a similar strategy, that they're sticking all of their all the hazards onto your side of the field. This will clear them, making sure that you're kind of winning the hazard battle. Now, the only other card I would say it's super important for this deck to craft is the Vader Maker. This will spawn either Frost, Impenetrable Fog, or Alzur's Thunder. Sometimes you'll use the Alzur's Thunder to pick off something real key, but usually, again, it's a 3rd source of fog. So there's 3 ways of getting fog. One is with your hero. The other one is with Woodland Spirit, and at least when I started playing the game, they actually give this to you as one of the starting golds. So everyone would have this. Second way of making fog, and the Vader would be the 3rd. Roach is just useful, an extra 4 points on the field if it's just a nice, powerful play. The Doo-Doo. I happen to be running Mandrake, but you can use Commander's Horn. If you want, that's the starting silver. Manticore Venom's just removal. You're usually trying to remove their key cards with Manticore Venom, something that's going to give them a lot of value. And just running Geralt, Triss, and Royal Decree. Royal Decree is really actually important. You do start with this card again when you start the game. It's really important to getting your Woodland Spirit, just ensuring that you'll be able to get another fog, onto the field. Anyway, it's very simple to play. I'm going to be playing a few games with this deck. I'm going to be doing it in casual just because I'm a higher rank, and this is not going to be good enough in high-ranked modes. But here it is. Hope you enjoy. I'll just show you a little bit how to play it. It's pretty simple. Emphasis again, though, is that you want to get your fogs out early and make rounds last as long as possible. So, yeah. Gwent is a free-to-play card game. I did make a tutorial for those of you just joining us here. I did make a tutorial on YouTube on how to play this game. Very easy to learn. The strategy is very, very deep, though, as you get better. Is this a low-budget Hearthstone? It's very different than Hearthstone. The idea of this game, of course, is to get more power on your side of the field, rather than attack your opponent's face. Go if you don't know how to play this game, go check out the tutorial I made on YouTube. Just frame up how to play Gwent. So you want to get rid of Roach. The main first card you want to get rid of is Foglet. Luckily, we don't see any. Get rid of Roach, get rid of Foglet. We have now 2 sources of fog. You always start off with 1, so this is good. These will be nice in terms of giving us a shot at getting the Ancient Foglet. There's the small Foglets and the big Foglets. You want as many big Foglets in your hand and as few small Foglets. Let's get rid of the Wyvern, just because it doesn't really do much in this deck. It's just a filler card. What type of deck? So this is a fog deck. I do have a little bit of overlay. So this down here, We can see it really, this is actually the last card in my hand, so the little deck list you can see over there is actually not going to be covering anything important. You can still see the last card. I did create that little deck list over there. I feel like it's really useful having it on the screen. You can also see there's a little bit of an overlay. This will keep track of which cards are in my deck. You can kind of look at that and squint at it if you want. And what any card my opponent plays is also going to show up here. So our opponent just played Reinforced Trebuchet. This is a nice card to start damaging. I'm going to use my... I usually want to keep the Woodland Spirit. The first one you want to use usually is your hero, because you don't want that to let them know that you have more fog, etc. So this is going to be doing 1 damage to me every turn, but I'm going to be doing 2 damage to him every turn. Let's get this fog going. And it does bring out the Foglet as well. So huge value play whenever you make the fog, just to get an extra 4 here. See you later, Omega Seal. Omega Seal, go watch the tutorial on what's it called on YouTube. It's easy game to learn. I'm just talking to the chat, which you guys can't see. I don't really have the chat on the screen. I don't really. This screen real estate is so. It's really this screens of this game are not very ideal for streamers. I have myself kind of tucked in the corner over here. Most streamers are on that side, which is annoying because then you can't see what the cards are when they hover over them. But anyway. That was a strong play. Our opponent is playing Armor. Armor is very strong against this deck. Alright, let's get a Ancient Foglet on. This again is just a growing card. We don't have any good plays of things to drag in and stuff like this. I'm probably going to wait till this dies before I drown something into this lane. This will be a good one to copy with the doo-doo. I'm gonna try to get another Foglet, Ancient Foglet, of course. I did get one. I don't want to put too much value. I could put all. I did explain the tutorial to put all your minions on one thing. I don't think he's gonna be playing Hazards, and I don't have Commander's Horn in this deck. Wow, he locked these down. So annoying. Maybe I should have waited on this a little bit longer. It's all good. Let's see if we can get the 3rd Foglet. Actually, I'm just going to play this kind of neutral card. Just because I would like this Trebuchet to die, the Reinforced Trebuchet to die, and then I'll be able to drag something in here. Let's see if he keeps going in this round. I hope he does. We're going to be outvaluing him. This is basically a 13.
Interesting.
A 13 value play. What the heck is this? I'm going to drag in the 16. I would like the 18 to be alive just so I can doo-doo it. Should I doo-doo it right now? That's all good. So again, this is 7, does 4, and then this will continue to weaken. He probably knows that we have some kind of big, card that addresses one of his big cards, which is the doo-doo. Doo-doo. I might want to get a second fog onto the field just because it seems like this round's taking forever. This is obviously not very good in a small setting. This is a card I do want to take out. Just because it's giving him extra value every turn. I think I'll drown it. Pretty good one. Fog is real. Will I play PvZ later? Well, it's not normal time for me to stream. I'm really just doing this as a video recording. That's really good because he's able to get armor, which is going to be protecting his dudes. So annoying. Let's see if we can damage this somehow. A Wyvern wouldn't even be bad here. What's going to be better at the end of the day? Foglet or Wyvern? This will be 11. I think I'll save the Foglet for next turn. I just don't want this buffing up his cards. I don't know why he hasn't passed yet. Good idea for this guy to pass already. I'll just doo-doo this one right now. I'm not going to get a better doo-doo than this, I don't think. What's this do? Doo-doo. 19 and 7. Thank you. I'm catching up. This is actually getting worse and worse. We should have played this a little bit earlier, probably. Oh well. See you later, Gamer Gaming. Are there cards that gain value from the fogs? Yes. It's these ancient foglets will grow fog. If they actually make fog on our side of the field, it also makes value. How much are we down by? This will actually be a tie if we make a 15 play right now. No, but then he grows. I'm actually going to play this. You got to play this in the right spot. This actually was the only card that could have got us ahead. I don't know why he didn't pass before. It's kind of weird. We do have a 15 in our hand. There's no real point in him continuing this round now, but we're ahead. That's the good news. This will grow. He's growing by 2, but losing 4 every single time. I don't want to... Oh, actually, both the foglets are out of my deck, which makes this a lot better now. Yeah, the armor that our opponent has is pretty good at being anti-fog. What is this? He's really trying to push this round. Playing random cards. So we need a 12. It's doable. I'm going to try to save my big card, the Geralt. Dragging anything in. Drowner would be good. Even Wyvern would be fine. So, again, play a random bronze unit from your deck. It's all good. Wyvern's okay. This is an 11. We'll do it on this one. So it essentially did 5 damage because there was 3, 4, or 5. These would have gotten boosted. So we are ahead. We're gonna win. That's basically what's going on. The reason is because of since how long this round went. We're just getting so far ahead. He could play another card and try to commit. It's not going to be a 15 probably. Pass. Oh yeah. Wait. Is it equal? No. What happened? The fog's not gonna... Man, this reinforced trebuchet actually saved his tuchus just now. Alright, I kind of like my chances on a draw here. If it ends in a tie, you both get a point, and I have a pretty strong card in my hand, so let's see what happens. Yes, got another gold, very nice. So again, this is the final countdown. This is the round that matters. This is only a 10, but it's decent. I'm just trying to think, do I have anything worse in my deck? Drowners are only... I have 1 Drowner left, which is a 9. I have a Wyvern left, which is an 11. I do have... you know, I have a couple of dead cards actually. I'm gonna keep the 10. I just don't want to get my 4th gold, which is gonna be the one which basically summons a gold into the field because I don't have any left. I already played one, so I like my chances here. This is gonna be the final round. Whoever takes this wins. Again, we both got a point, because it was a draw. And I saw I had Geralt in my hand, which is a gold, and it's way above average. Oh, it's my... Why am I starting? Come on, man. Alright, let's start with this. Give him the smaller target first. This obviously got to play when you can deal 5 damage or something. And, you know, I think he's in trouble.
Let's get this over with.
Because this is a really weak play unless he has something that can remove the armor, drain the armor from it, basically. And he does. Come on, man. Really strong by him. This is going to be a... 15. He probably won't have a 15 though. So I'm guessing we're gonna win here. He's not gonna have a 15, not in this deck. He's not gonna have it. It's really part of the calculation there of us just making the last round a draw again was the fact that we had this very strong card, and we were fortunate to get this one too. Dang. 4. Oh, and 7. No, he's gonna get it. Dang, this was his last card. Come on, man. He's making a real combo, and our opponent is gonna take this first round, unfortunately. Really, really fortunate for him to have Shani and then a big chain in his hand, so. Dang. Basically had a card that summoned another card that summoned another card that gave him more than 15 points of value, which were mine, so. Dang. Good play. Shani's a strong card. I actually have a copy of Shani. I pulled one in a pack. Top deck madness, kind of. Alright, I'll talk to the chat a little bit. Black Mambo, how you doing? This is not my normal time to stream, so no one's going to be here, but that's okay. Alright, up against more monsters. It's pretty important to actually, we do have all 3 sources of fog, which is really good. Definitely want to get rid of these foglets and roach, so easy, kind of no-brainer what we're doing there. Want to get fog out as early as possible. It'd be nice to have clear skies, because sometimes they, yeah, our opponent's going to be running, a bunch of hazards also. What I'm going to do is make fog immediately. You don't want to make it in the melee row because this gives an advantage to the melee row. So, unfortunately, our foglet did end up on this row, so he'll get a little extra kick there. That's okay. I would like to put all of my minions basically on one row. It's not going to be this one, so I'm going to just do it on this one. Again, the reason is because I want all my guys on one row so we can't be being damaged by hazards in several rows. Now he started with this. Do I make a second fog already? I think I'm going to go foglet. I think I'm going to basically stay in this one row. I don't want to spread my guys out too much. Now, I might make a fog. If he makes a nice hearty play this turn, I might make a second fog. Let's see. Drowner. Okay, so this is him doing the Drowner. He's not really going to have good Drowner plays if I keep on, staying in this one row. We actually will have good Drowner plays. I believe I'm going to make a second fog already. This is actually a really good anti-fog card because the little wolves, the anti-frost card. Frost takes out the 2 damage to the smallest minion. Fog does 2 to the biggest one. This will actually make 3 little guys that will only take 1 damage. I'm going to save this one, I think.
Now, how did that incantation go?
It's nice to make fog in this lane also. And really nice the foglet, everything ended up in this lane. This eliminates his Drowner effectivity and just the ability to make several frosts. This is a card I would like to take out immediately if possible. Because this is going to be doing this is basically going to make his frost do 3 damage every turn. Now, it doesn't make a difference against this card, the Dagon, because, this is going to die regardless. I could wait 1 more turn and Manticore then. I think that's what I'll do. Let's go. Feel a Manticore venomous. And this one will just die. Deal 6 damage to enemy. Increase damage by 1 for each wild hunt unit you have. Nice. Again, really, this doesn't really do much. This rider really does not do that much here. because again, this is gonna hurt this one, then this one. We could pass here. I think we definitely have the advantage though. I'm gonna want to drag something into this fog a little bit later. What do I do here exactly?
You shall lose your head for that.
Let's do it again. This is fun. We'll take one that's not inside the fog. These guys are growing. Again, the 3 damage doesn't matter here at all because it's doing. I like fog more than frost. It makes the damage just more kind of more guaranteed. Yay! This did extra damage because no one cares. We are ahead. We're really ahead in this round, and we're getting more ahead. I do want to drown something in here right now, so we're actually going to drown this one in. Good target. Just to ensure that all the fogs, we want the fogs to be active at all times, basically. This doo-doo's really bad in this matchup, I think. So I'll probably get rid of that one. Why am I streaming? I just didn't stream earlier tonight. I'm still very disoriented after being sick, so this is my sleep schedule. I'm streaming this at like 6 a.m., which is not normal. Okay, I'll make a second frost here. Alright, right now we have a card advantage and a significant lead. Our opponent, we're going to be gaining... Look, right now, at the end of this turn, our opponent's going to go down 4, plus we're going to gain 2 more. And this frost isn't going to hurt us until next turn, so we're really 34. We really have a 14-point lead, which our opponent won't even necessarily have one card that will do 14 points. So this is a really good time to pass. We'll have a huge advantage going in. Again, we have a 14-point lead. If he plays he's going to need to play a card just to catch up. He'll need to play, okay, a really, really strong play. That's what he had to do there. So he will take this round, but again, we have a. First of all, he got rid of all the silvers out of his deck, which gives us a huge advantage. Second of all, we're going to be able to. There's Roach. We gotta get rid of Roach actually. We'll get rid of the doo-doo later. Ancient Foglet, very nice. I do want to make the fog as soon as I can here, as long as he doesn't pass. But again, we have a 2-card advantage, which means we're basically guaranteed to win here. Frightener. Alright, so he played a spy card. The idea of this is we have to keep on playing cards in this round. We're going to actually save this, I think, to next round. What do we do here? We want to save the bigger cards for next round. And use the worse ones now. This would be nice to do together with the fog. I guess I'm going to play this one. It's not going to be a lot of value to save till last round, so unless we actually get a good fog this round, it's not going to be good. I'll probably play this as soon as possible. If he makes a play here. He's basically trying to get rid of the cards in our hand again. He has 5 cards and we still have 6. And we're way ahead in this round. What's the biggest difference between Hearthstone and Gwent? Hearthstone, you're trying to attack your... Yes, okay, so he passed. Very nice. We are still coming in with a card advantage in this next round. Kind of harsh getting rid of our Ancient Foglet, but I did want to get far enough ahead that it wasn't worth it for him to continue playing cards there. There's Roach again. Goodbye, Roach. And we got, again, so now we have all of our golds. Just amazing. We're going to start off with one with no implications. Again, we are a reactive deck, so... There's Roach. Yeah, Gwent is a lot more friendly free-to-play players. You're not trying to get rid of your opponent's health. You're trying to build an army on the field and win 2 out of 3 rounds per match. Again, go look at my tutorial for anyone joining. I made a tutorial how to play Gwent. Just type into YouTube, frame up how to play Gwent. If you don't know what's going on here, I explained exactly everything you need to know about this game for a beginner, and it's a 20-minute tutorial, something like that. So it's And I showed a little bit about the reward system and stuff and how you can gain cards pretty quickly. What does this do? Resurrect a bronze silver unit from your opponent's graveyard. What is he gonna do? Elzer's Thunder? That's fine. I feel like I don't necessarily want to make the fog yet. I would like to get a Drowner out of here somehow. I think we're just gonna play this. It's kind of weird, but I want to wait one more turn before we make the fog, just because I'd like to get it on a bigger minion than just 4. Since we hopefully we'll get a Drowner. I have to make the fog this turn though to start getting value out of it. So he's using his hero. How big is Gwent? See, he's not committing with anything big. This is really good. Actually, this is amazing that I shouldn't have even thought of that. It would have been really good to set up the this lane, which I actually ended up doing, that he'll put his Frost in here. The reason why that is so good is because we can do this, which will make our fog in this lane. It always makes the little wolves though in this lane and in the first lane, and these are all going to be taking 1. Really, the Frost is only going to be doing 1 damage per turn instead of 2, which gives us a big advantage. This doo-doo's going to be useless, but whatever. Made another Frost. 9 is probably going to be his biggest minion. It's possible. Let's see here. I'm gonna copy this. Let's stick this in. This is pretty safe. Weird, this being a 9-point play is the play, but
Coming.
yay, it's a 9. I don't think he's gonna have anything bigger. If he does, we'll Manticore Venom it. Probably gonna end up drowning this one. After 2 turns, charm the highest enemy on the opposite row on turn start. So this will charm a 6. This is a pretty good one to kill with the Drowner. Or actually kill just with Triss, actually. Why not? Let's Triss him. Triss him down. We'll prevent that from trickery. We lose one damage, but it's fine. We'd like to drown this. I hope he has another big minion.
I don't recall.
Wow. We don't want him getting a lot of value from this. We actually want to kill one of his minions as soon as possible. Which this is either always going to be a Drowner or a thing. This will actually get more value later. Kind of weird. But we are going to recon. Get a Drowner. So this will do 4 damage to something. So we'll do it like this. We just want him to have 1 fewer minion on the field, which makes this card, again, this is when he kills this, it'll give all these 5, and then we'll just Manticore Venom this one down, and not really much of a contest here. All these will get buffed by 5, and then we have a big old 13.
I underestimated you.
13-point play in our hand. So we won that pretty convincingly, and as you saw, it was the fog. It was particularly in the first round that we had those fogs going, and we're doing so much damage to our opponent that really made us win there. We won 6 rounds. First time I'm winning 6 rounds of the new day, so you get 100 ore. Amazing. I'll open up that pack right now. Immediate benefits. 100 ore equals 1 card keg. We'll open that up. What's going on, guys? I didn't stream last night, so I'm streaming early in the morning instead. Sleep schedule's off. Anyway. Useless cards, but this is usually the good one. I have 3 of these. Look at 2 bronze spells or items from your deck and play 1. Clear hazards from this row and boost an ally or revealed unit in your hand by 3. These are all bad cards. This is the best one. I have 3 of these already, but anyway. Keep it going. Maybe I'll make a deck with that someday. Alright, let's keep on going. Again, I am playing casual for now. Play a couple more games here. Using the fog deck. Do you know how to beat consume decks? Yeah, you gotta use some. I'm gonna actually be playing. I've been playing some consume lately. It's probably my best deck right now. Artifact, compression, and what's it called? Mandrake are the best ways. And if you're a Athene, it's like freaking game over. This card, it's pretty good against consume decks. You gotta just kill those, banish really those initial guys. All right, here we go. We are just looking at the hero. It's really good to have removal because he's going to. So I really want to keep these cards. Actually, this card also for removal. Ooh, we actually have a pretty good hand. Let's get rid of you. We got 2 Drowners now. We don't really need those. Ifrit. Do we want to get rid of Ifrit because his armor is really going to make this into a much worse play? I would like to get another way of well, we have all the fog. This is probably going to end up being used as removal. This is nice. It'd be nice to get another Ancient Foglet. So I'm going to show you a little bit of control right now. Basically, how Herald the Crippler works. There's basically one strategy. He puts all these little guys into the field that state when an enemy is damaged. That unit will grow, and then you just do 10 damage to this, and you have a few of those on the field, and you win big time. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to start off with this, because this is the least, I might make fog next turn, we'll see. You basically want to remove those minions, and the Mandrake is actually good at removing one from the game. He passed. Really interesting, which means we can make this round go as long as we want, which is actually to our advantage. What's going on, Miners Rapper? Love you back. How do you play Gwent? So again, if you've never played Gwent before, I have a very, very clear YouTube tutorial. Just type in and frame up how to play Gwent, and I explain it very clearly there. We don't want any dead cards, and we currently don't have any, even though some of them are very not ideal, but a couple of them are quite ideal. This will be able to get Geralt. We really can't mulligan, since this is probably going to be the last round. We want to take advantage with our... what is the first thing we're going to play is the real question. What am I going to start with? I would like to get an Ancient Foglet from this. Let's see if we can get one. Did. What rows do we want? His Hazard, Sevilla. I'm actually gonna try to take the game this one. I'm not gonna flip the coin or anything like that. I could have flipped it actually. Why not flip it there? I could have just held and passed and then made him go first. What did he make? Play different bronze minion from your deck. So annoying. I actually am gonna flip it. Now that I played this though, maybe it's worse. I'm gonna make him play another one. Let us react to him. Why not? So again, I'm making him expend another card here. He actually plays one of these, so he's gonna try to resurrect one of these. Interestingly enough, this is the Axeman, the one that grows all the time, which we're gonna again try to Mandrake that and remove it from the game, weaken it by 6 and remove it from the game. This is actually really useful. I like this. Alright, we're good. Because sometimes he'll try to spawn rain on our side and do little bits of damage that way, so worst case scenario, this will get out. Some other minion, exactly. He sets that up. I could play this already, or I could play some other minion. I think I'm actually gonna get out. I'm gonna get out Geralt already, and then I'll do that next turn. Super useful though. What's the advantage though? This will take 2 damage, then it'll grow, and it'll make him not be able to react. Let's just use this already. This will clear all these hazards from our side. Super useful. It makes him have to make a play here that we'll be able to react to also. What the heck? Really? He has a second one of these? It's so annoying. Blah. I think let's just make the fog ready. Actually, let's play this one. This dead card that he gave us. So this Mandrake will actually remove this from the game, which is super useful. It says reset a unit and weaken it by 6. Which, when it's weakened down to 0, instead of going into a place that he can resurrect it, actually just removes it completely from the game. Useful trick.
What do you need?
It's going to start resurrecting these. We want to remove them one by one. And we certainly will. Wonder if I could take out one of these with these two while this is on. Might be useful. I think we're going to go in the back row. Let's see what we can do here, actually. I'm going to try to cheapskate one of these cards by doing 5 damage and then another 5 to it. It'll give us a little bit more options moving forward with our removal cards.
The time for blathering is past.
So this again, deal 1 damage to machine, then play a copy of it from your deck. So this is a good one to just pick off immediately. The lane manipulation is good. Let's just Mandrake this one. Before he gets too big. What's going on, Twiggly Whales? What does this do? Move an enemy to the opposite row, then deal damage to it, so really sad. I think we'll make fog here. Why not? Why don't we make 1 fog here, just as a way of removing this card? We can start drowning things into it. Goodbye. Goodbye. Probably use this as a removal card instead of as a fog card. We're in really good shape. I should have used my hero though.
Freya will protect us.
Let's take advantage of the fog. Gotta keep the fog rolling. That's the idea. Instead of calculating how much you are behind, there's an indicator in the middle left. Yeah. Over here. There's 11 and 9 you can see. We have 3 more of these. Should I make a second fog? I think so.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Probably drown something into here coming up. Very low scoring game you can see, but I really like our position. Actually, I should have made the fog with this again. Bit of a mistake. We're going to be building on this row now. Probably use this later, actually. Let's make fewer minions earlier. Why not? Let's make a fog right now. Right? Third fog. Yeah, it would be nice if this game is available on mobile. I'm assuming they'll make it eventually.
We shall
Tidal wave. No point in really playing into this. Let's drown this one. This will probably end up being our very last play. our fog's doing so much damage every turn. This will probably end up being our last play. It'll be a 17-point Geralt. Interesting how we're playing the hazard versus hazard, but it seems like we're winning it. So we'll play, if we have a good thing to Triss, I guess we'll do that. If not, it's a pretty good one to Triss.
I will not let this become a sudden.
We're way ahead, as you can see, and we have this huge 17-point play here. And this is not bad either. It's an 11. Okay. Just dies. Interesting. Now this is actually going to be damaged by the fog every turn. Pretty good. So we're up by 17. So he's going to need 17-point play plus 7, which is a 24, which he doesn't even close to have. We're up already. We can actually, no, we can't pass. Look, mommy, my name is Geralt. Oh, Geralt. Go! So, beat him pretty soundly. I think he was kind of running a very similar strategy to what we're doing, where he's trying to he's trying to play, you know, grind us down in a long round, which is probably why he passed round 1, etc. Let's keep going here. But there's a couple reasons why it did not work out for him. One was because we were able to control his Axemen. He was playing again. He played a couple of those little cards that will grow every time we'll take damage. That would have actually put him ahead. We were able to remove those with our control cards early. Second reason is he just had too much. He had just too many hazards, and you know he wasn't able to really utilize them. He kept on covering hazards with other hazards and replaying stuff. So anyway. Let's keep it going. Yeah. There's not a lot of clear sky. Clear skies is the one that gets rid of the fog. You know, that would obviously be the sort of key to defeating our deck. So first things you always get rid of are the little foglets. You want as many big ones as you can. We do have this. This is actually a dead card right now. We should actually get rid of one of these. You can't. We have all 3 of our golds. So I'll hold on to the Royal Decree just because it'll buff Artress by 2. Our turn.
Something amiss.
Let's start off like this. We'll probably play Dagon next turn. I'm gonna shut this guy up because he's annoying.
The storm is coming. Let's enjoy the weather while we still can. Everything all right?
Come on, man. 2 bronze special cards from your deck. And play 1, so we got another one of these out. You got pretty escalated quickly. This is a nice one to kill immediately. before it buffs everything up too much. Where do we want the concentration to be? Doesn't really matter. Fog. So despite his very strong play, we were able to catch up that turn. We'll start drowning things.
You should be.
This is a really good one to remove if we can. We could just end up copying this with the doo-doo. We also could. We don't really want this to be in fog because it keeps growing. You really either want to remove it or let it be big and copy with doo-doo. Doo-doo. It is possible to mandrake root it later. We can actually copy it and then mandrake root it. Let's see if we can get another ancient foglet on the field. Dang, drowner. Okay, guess we're gonna do this. Put one more fog shot in this. It's an 11-point play at the end of the day. It's not so bad. Okay, this one now we would like to remove as quickly as possible. Man, what do we do here? I might mandrake root. Is there a way to remove this card? What's the most damage we can do? I'm gonna want to doo-doo and then mandrake root. I wonder how much damage I could really pull off here. If I can kill this in 3 shots. It's possible, actually. This will still have 5, and it'll be down to 3. It'll be back at 5, and then I can actually Triss this down. You know, if he's gonna grow this bot probably by 2 max, in which case Triss will actually kill it. These 2 grow. It's a fine time to Triss. We'll save Roach for the last round.
Not let this become a second Saturday.
We're way ahead here. I might even pass if our opponent passes. If our opponent plays a card. Because, yeah, okay, pass. Play. So I believe we're going to open pass here. 1, 2, this is 7. We actually won that round with, yeah, slight disadvantage. We want to get the card advantage back. Manticore, Drowner, very nice. I wonder how useful. It does rely, it seems like, on growing a lot. This will be good. This will be decent. What do I even need? I want foglets. I don't think this is going to be good. Just another fog. Oh, we can't open pass, unfortunately. Can we make a strong play instead? Dang, I really wanted to get the card advantage back there. This prevented us from being able to open pass. I wonder if it's better for us just to try to do this round. No. Since we really can't flip it easily. There's really no cards. I mean, we could play Geralt and then better to get an advantage right now. We have actually 2 sources of fog, so I'm going to just use one right here. And we have a couple drowners, so the fact that this is going to be dead soon doesn't really matter. I think we're just going to go and try to do this round. I don't know what the target Athene is in this deck, but let's see if we can get another Ancient Fogling. We used 2 of our Ancient Foglings. No, we only used 1. Okay, so hopefully we'll get one out of Recon.
You'll be fine.
We made fog on Aro. That's cute. I think we want to keep this around since we have made fog already. Our opponent also has, though. This doesn't have clear skies. We actually have another fog in our hands. Let's make our opponent play an extra card here since we're so far ahead. I think so. And we'll fog our opponent next turn and try to take that round. And we'll get our card advantage back. Just kill the Dragoon. I understand, Meyershak. Oh, you're saying so it was the one buffing the other one. Good point. Good point. I just figured maybe he would have other things that would... good point. Maybe I should have just killed the dragon. I just figured he would have other things that would be buffing. Maybe he had a second dragon that he was waiting on. A roach is already out of our deck, so I don't think there's any point in keeping this. I think all the cards are better than this. We do have another fog again, which we need to use this turn. See what we get. Oh, got an ancient fogling. Very nice. I'd like to use the fog as early as possible. Our opponent's going to probably make fog.
You shall taste of your
With this.
own medicine.
Again, we only have one fog, so our opponent's probably going to try to stack all their minions together, which is fine. We want this to not be in the melee row. Let's get the fog going ASAP.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Again, we have 2 drowners, so the fog should be active and destroying things this entire round.
Why have you summoned me?
Clear skies. No! Oh, that is so harsh. That is so harsh. The problem is now, this loses everything. These only do 9. We're in such bad shape right now. We are in such bad shape. We're probably going to end up losing now. Clear skies is so good against this deck. And then when our opponent can resurrect the clear skies. That was the idea. You make clear skies. Now our opponent has one, so you can actually... Clear skies is in our opponent's graveyard now, I believe. Where's the clear skies? Why is it not going? That's really weird. If our opponent spawned clear skies with this card... How come it didn't end up in the graveyard? Not really sure why. Weird mechanic. Anyway, we'll try to nerf a really boosted minion with this. That's kind of our best shot here. Let's try to kill as many minions as possible, I suppose. So our opponent can't get good commander horns. I'll kill one of these later if... Clear skies for mages don't end up in graveyards? I didn't know that. Yeah, the graveyard is the discard pile. I didn't realize that clear skies doesn't. What about, you know, doesn't Elzer's Thunder end up there, though? Maybe not. It just seems like if it's spawning it, which spawning really means it adds the card to play, so how come it disappears when you're done with it? Anyway. Go for value or go for destroying something. Value. Again, Alicorn, just go look at my tutorial. I made a tutorial on YouTube how to play this game. It's quite simple. Clear skies is really there to just prevent Ethene. That's so weird. The game doesn't specify that. This is a pretty good one to Mandrake. It'll get rid of the buff. We have strong plays. I don't know. Our opponents... Okay. Did our opponent play this? Oh, I totally missed when our opponent played this. This actually gives us a huge advantage, because this is actually buffed up. Weird. Goodbye. Brain freeze pet deck supported by goat. Oh, okay. Opponent's making strong plays, but they're really not that strong. Are we gonna get scorched if we do this?
Damn it.
Just play around Igni. We'll be fine. Oh no! Oh no, I forgot! Oh no, now Scorch takes out both of these. Oh no, this is really bad. What was that?
What do you want?
He got scorched! No! You fool! Oh well. There goes that game.
I respect nothing human.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh well. Double golden weather. I understand. I get it, Mayashak. Totally get it. So our opponent was able to clear skies there, and that's really what messed us up essentially. Then we kind of played into our opponent's Scorch. He really lucked out by getting Scorch on that. You know, he just had a card that said, look at 2 random cards from your deck. And he happened to get one with Scorch after we kind of played into it. I forgot I had the other 15 on the field. It wouldn't have even mattered though, because he probably would have waited and played that last. Anyway. What's more complex? I think when it comes to deck building, PvZ Heroes is more complex, but the actual gameplay, this game's way more complex. Hey, we actually have a pack. Go pack. I'm just gonna play 1 or 2 more games with this deck. I'm really just making this as a tutorial. I'm playing casual. This is very far from the best deck in the game. I'm gonna use a little bit more of a serious deck. Probably also monsters. Probably just a consume deck. Okay. Is this ever usable? I know people do play this, but this one's moving. Fine, I'll take the moving card. Because science. He really only had 3 cards left in his deck? How did that happen? Oh, I didn't realize. Maybe going that last round would have been better. Let's just play one more. This deck did stack up for me when I was a low rank. It's actually stacked up really well. Casual is kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're using amazing decks, sometimes not. Sometimes they'll just have a random counter to your deck. So. You have a 30 card. What's NR? Northern Realms that goes to 0. What hero is it? My consume deck. I actually run 28 cards. I just added in a few copies of Recon for consistency. I feel like that actually does it better than the 25 card version. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. It's actually proven to be pretty good. This is a really bad matchup. Stupid Athene. Look, it's a doo-doo. Why do we get Foglet? Full sissy, I figured. What do I do here? Now you know what kind of deck we're running. Plus, we only have 1 source of fog. We're in really bad shape. Keep it going. This is gonna be a mulligan. I don't even know what kind of deck. Hello? Does this happen to anyone besides for me? That just the connection is just impossibly bad, always. La da 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 da. I think if they're smart, they would actually pass here.
Everything all right?
Everything alright. Not playing into one
Everything
row.
all right?
There's this stupid thing. That was fun. We're not going to need the drowners. Let's look for another fog web. Drowner. McKay. Yeah, fog damages enemies by 2 every single turn. So damages them and they reduces their power basically. Are you kidding me? And he's up to 31. Come on, man. At least if we had a little advantage here. Let's try to do it this way. This is a 14-point silver. It's pretty good. 11 and 3. Let's see if we can pull ahead with that and then just open pass here. Come on. This is one of these decks where you just run out of cards.
They can hide, but there's no escape.
Come on, 14 points. So annoying. I don't know what to do here. Hope for the best with an 11. Probably should have. Unless our opponent takes it really risky. What is this? There goes the Scorch. At least Scorch is gone. There's no way to catch up. I guess with Roach we can catch up. Guess we don't ever get into a better position, so. Guess the good news is Scorch is out of the deck, but then of course you can always resurrect the Scorch. Anyway. Oh man. Oops. Yay, we got Roach. That's nice. Yeah, we can only mulligan one of these. We're probably not going to end up playing any fog anytime soon, so. Enjoy. Is there any chance we'll outvalue our opponent here? Probably not. Being optimistic. That happened. There's no chance of getting any fog, so we might as well get as much damage as we can. Spawn is, yeah, when played, take this card out of your deck. Yeah, that's fun. Go! Maybe should put that in lane 1. Cheers. That was weak. Goodbye. Yeah, the gold, well, it's not health, it's power. What was that? Scorch number 2. What is this thing by? A Spawn Scorch Epidemic. I don't know why the Scorch goes into his thing. But anyway. What, we just had 2? I'm so confused. Okay, enjoy.
Not your lucky day.
Go, Roach, get him.
Just wait.
Watch him do 5 damage to this and then double scorch him. That's the way that goes. Actually, I'll use the Mandrake on myself. That's actually a really good idea. Let's see if he'll damage this. Try to get down to 10, then scorch both of them. Then I'll Mandrake myself and screw it up. The heck was that?
Scoia'tael! Attack!
What did he go after? This one? Nine is about as good as we'll get.
If I must.
You're trying to get as much power as you can in each round. The health is the power. It's the same thing. Okay. I think we're buffing Roach. Go, Roach. Look, Mommy, I'm at 10. Now if he gets us down to 10, he wins.
Humans have no place
Scorch.
in Broccolon.
If he has useless garbage in his hand, we'll win. Otherwise, he needs 3 cards to get 14 points. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's gonna kill both of these. That's nice. I ended up with 6 points. These guys in casual are using pretty good counters to this deck. Alright, I want to play and try to... I'm gonna try to win one more with the stupid deck, and then we'll go into it. This is really good when you're playing in early ranked mode. It seems like casual's harder to win than early ranked, though.
Humans have no place in Broccolon.
I don't want to play against him again. Come on, man. Okay. We have all 3 of our fogs. That's the good news. And all 3 of our drowners. And we won the coin flip.
You should not have come here.
Let's make one.
Everything all right?
It's a stupid deck again.
Have strength, my love.
He's just golden froth. Freaking kidding me?
Now, how did that incantation go?
I said fog. Stupid froth. Freaking kidding me, man.
I value your service.
What the heck did he do there? Create a bronze or silver unit from your opponent's starting deck and boost it by 2. That's nice. Just beautiful. See if we can kill this thing. Create any bronze or silver spell.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you out.
I'm gonna squirt your mom out. Let's wait till this goes down and then knock it. I like fog. This will actually go down 2 and then up 1. Yeah. Pass. Interesting. Okay. I guess we open pass unless he has us try to take in the last round. It's pretty good. Good cards all around. I don't think this matters. Uh-oh. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of one of these. Very far from an ideal hand. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Our opponent also has 9. We're actually coming into the next round with a card advantage. And all of our golds. We have to get rid of one of our golds because we have Royal Decree, which will do nothing right now. I'll get rid of Triss, I guess. I'll get rid of Woodland Spirit. Not play into too many Scorches. Wait, I thought I passed. The heck just happened? How come it didn't register?
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
Goodbye. So we're actually getting rid of Woodland Spirit. Summon down to the deck a little bit later. Opponent has to start. I guess we'll do Fog as soon as possible.
Outshine all others.
You shall taste of your own medicine.
Clear hazards, holy moly. Might as well. Yeah, you can play 1 card every turn. What's that? Boost the highest.
Why have you summoned me?
Come on, man. That just ruins everything. Having a clear sky is there. And we don't have our third thing. Okay, probably not gonna win now. These are the best. We. Skillage Storm. Gonna remake it here.
I respect nothing human.
What are you making?
How did that contagion?
I want it. Hey, look, our ancient foglets are good now. That's nice. Just gonna make a 3rd one. Let's just put this here. Go, ancient foglet. Stop killing my ancient foglet. I should put something big here, huh? Die. How do you BM? If you're winning already and you don't even need to play cards, and then you just play another one and another one. Actually, it might be in decent shape here.
Just great.
Goodbye. Oh, look, it's a roach. That's nice. Oh, Manticore Venom, that one. Go. Boost by self for, oh, we're in pretty good shape now. What do you know? If this is Scorch, we want it to be on our opponent, so we definitely don't want to play this. Let's just keep going. Go. Hey, look, we're gonna win! We're definitely gonna win. Siri Nova. No one cares, no one cares.
Damn it.
Oh, we didn't win? Dang. Guess we didn't win. We had the card disadvantage where our opponent just outvalued us. But why is it? What's the water in the middle? It's a hazard that does a bunch of damage to a bunch of guys. Can't believe we didn't win there. If we had a second fog, we would have won. Basically, if we would have had Aeromancer, we for sure would have won. Or Clear Skies. This deck really got me from ranks, let's say 5 to, I don't know, 12. It's really good before rank, let's say 15 in ranked mode. Right now I'm 8. I'm 18. Maybe I'll just switch to another deck. I would like to win one more with this for the tutorial, but I guess we had a couple games. It's kind of hard. I don't know, maybe I should just make like a Smurf account. Anyway, I'll show you a deck that actually wins in ranked mode. This is my version of the what's it called? Ugh. Sorry, it's my version of Consume. I'm running 27 cards in this deck. I decided to go 2 Slizzards. You know, comboing Slizzards, it's only a 2-point, you know, it's only a 2-point swing. What we're really doing is Slizzards. I wanted to go 3 Forktails and 3 Vrans, just so the Slizzards will be able to have something to which consumes to pull out. Of course, 3 Necker Warriors and 3 Neckers, and I'm running 3 Recons, which is actually really what pushes the deck over. Reason being is I just really want to, be able to get particularly the Necker Warriors consistently. I try to keep 2 Neckers in my starting hand if possible, just in case one of them gets botched. If they have a double botch, you lose anyway. The rest of them in your deck. This one, again, I'm running, the 2 specific golds I'm running in this deck are Phoenix, which is really good at getting the different Draconoids in this deck, and Brewis is good at taking a couple Neckers out. Muzzle's just a fine card, and Windland Spirit, again, this is just a random gold I have. The Morn Tarts is the only important silver. The rest of these are just key removal cards and Roach. Operator's really good at getting another Necker, so I like that. And just Ifrit, just value cards. Really not much emphasis on the silvers. The couple of golds are important, and then the obviously the bronzes are very specific. Why not Royal Decree in this deck? I could. I like having the... Again, I could run Royal Decree instead of the Fog card. I just don't like getting stuck with mulligans. You know, we have to worry about Roach in this deck, for example, already. Not getting stuck with that in your hand, and getting stuck with all of your golds. It just gives you another card to get stuck with. Not a huge fan of Royal Decree unless there's a super, super important golds. Which, again, these golds are extremely good. It's nice to be able to play 4 golds in the same game. Who are we up against? Doesn't matter at all in this matchup. Really nice we started off with 2 Necker Warriors. Only with 1 Necker, that's fine. Let's hope our opponent's not running Artifact Compression. Usually in the Alchemy decks, our opponents really don't run the Artifact Compression much. Wow, and this is such a bad play for him. Unbelievable. I can actually, if I won, I can actually muzzle one of these. Maybe I'll save that for a later round.
As you wish, master.
Wow, he's getting so unlucky. It's crazy. Let's just keep going with this. You want as many of these in your deck as possible. I'll probably try to pull a 3rd one out. So right now we have 6 Neckers in our deck. Really good to keep track of that as much as possible. I don't really have a way of actually getting one of these out of my graveyard yet. What did he just play? We don't have any Draconoids. I actually have to save this now for a way of getting just for a way of getting something out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to cut this round a little bit. I do have a really good this deck. I do run this deck. I should have maybe saved Roach though for later. I think we'll make a play and then pass.
What do you need me to do?
What is this? Move any card in your deck to the top with non-spawning unit boosted by 10. A certain point where you open pass. I guess in order to have something to resurrect, let's just do this. I don't really need these in my deck yet, huh? Card in hand counter, yeah. Oh, you're right. We need to save this. This is powerful. We need to save at least 1 Forktail. I could use this. Is it going to be anything that very key for him to do? I'd like to win this round though, because we have one. We only have really 1 very strong round in us. So let's just Elzer this. We still need a way to get a Necker out of our deck. I guess let's just do this for now, and then we can resurrect. Then we can resurrect one of these. All right. We have 6, so we're definitely not taking these yet. Should I take 1 out of my deck yet, actually? 5, just to get ourselves so far ahead in this round that he'll need to spend 2 cards. I think I actually will. A little bit weird there. Now I can pass if he decides not to give me this round right now. Because he'll have to spend 2 cards to catch up. He has to pass. I basically forced the pass. We only have 4 Neckers in our deck, which is enough. And thank you so much, Elzar, for subscribing. Eat a warrior? I didn't have anything to resurrect anyway, though. We're not going to be able to get any more. Look, we have 4 Neckers right now in our deck. We did get one of these. But the card we really need, we don't need this. We really just need another way of getting a Necker, and we got Recon. The Recon is so useful in getting the Neckers off the bottom of your deck. So we do open pass here, and we'll push it for next round. What we're going to be resurrecting right now is going to be this card. I didn't get any Slizzards, unfortunately. No, sorry, we can get... You're saying I should have reconned a Necro Warrior? Anyway. I think it's open pass for right now. No, unless we don't have a Necker. That's what I'm saying. If you have a Slizzard, then you don't really need to recon Necker. I mean, I'll probably recon... I'm not going to recon Necker. I'm going to recon Slizzard. Okay. Made his deck a little better. What did he just do? He didn't do that to our deck, did he? We did get one of these now. Could get Slizzards. So now we'll have this and 3 more in our deck. No, we have 4 more actually. This came off the top. So where are we going to be trying to get then? Going to be trying to get... I probably should have shuffled this back in, but whatever.
I just do what I must.
Yeah, I don't know. The RNG's stream, it's weird. I looked into it and I appealed it. It shouldn't. It should just go away. It's not gonna be a big deal. He's gonna get his alchemy. I could actually recon another what's it called now? Another Necker Warrior, which means we'll have. It's so hard when you're streaming. It's so hard to keep track of how many Neckers. Okay, I put 4 into my deck, so we had 5. Now we have 4 in our deck. 1, 2. Yeah, I guess I might as well. You're right. Maybe I should have dried him out. You're probably right. The problem is this card isn't very good for drying. I hear what you're saying. Okay, now let's see if we can get a warrior. Didn't get it. This is so bad. We have 3 left in our deck. The problem is, what if you don't get the Necker Warrior? Is the problem. There's one of our consumes. Now we only have 3 left. We really want them to get in before the consumes, though. Let's try it again. Did get it this time. So we've made 6. So there's 3 here. Here's the 4th. There's 3 in our deck, 9. So there's actually 5 in our deck right now. We'll wait till we get something into muzzle. Didn't get any Slizzards, unfortunately. That's okay. What's ADC? One, 2, 3, 4. Here's the 5th, which means there's still 4 in our deck.
Get our hands dirty.
gotta take one of these every time. We'll probably muzzle right now.
We follow Letho.
Back in line!
Okay. Do these come out once you, what's it called? Do these come out as you consume them? I think we win anyway. No, they don't. So you gotta always consume that one last, I suppose. We're off by 1 point. I actually threw that game because if I would have consumed this last, then I would have doubled up on it and I would have won. Without doing math. I'll always eat the necker last. Thanks, Meyershak. You guys are a little more experienced here. I forgot if the neckers would actually pop out. I usually don't end up having that many extra neckers in my deck.
My men know the meaning.
What is ADC, by the way? Looking for warriors. Alzer's double cross? I don't have one. I could craft one. Let's go. Dang, I should have used operator first. What am I doing?
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
I could probably actually copy this with the Alzer. Anyway. Get your neckers running. In R3, you do ritual. That's why Royal Decree is a key card to always get ritual or Phoenix.
Wait, Your Excellency. Falling behind.
I see. So you don't take them out of your deck, you take them out of your graveyard. I see. Were they running? I don't remember the what's it called? Like JJ running Royal Decree when he brought it to a tournament or anything, but now what are we doing? So there's 6 in our deck now. Their attack against consume, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be doing that in ranked mode. Things are different in ladder.
Need end in bloodshed.
No, there's only 5 in my deck. Well, this will be the third, what's it called? Now there's 7. It's the maximum. Can I get 15 points here? I don't have Roach yet. I wouldn't mind taking this round, so I won't have to win 2 more. Is it worth consuming something? What do I need? 15 points? 6, 6. 8. This is 8 plus 9. 15. No, that's exactly right. Thank you. We'll take him this round. You can manage your deck choice to use anyway. This is probably going to be round 1 right here. The Spirit. You're saying this would have been our Resurrect 2 Neckers card. I hear what you're saying. Tied rounds count as a point towards both of them, so this is going to be the final round. I'm very happy pushing it. That we did have a way of. I still have 5 Neckers in my deck, right? Reveal the heist unit and boost self by its power. It's a 6. I'll just take advantage of the fog, so why not? It's 11-point fog. It's pretty good. So tide counts count for both people. Tides rounds count for both people. This is the way we're gonna get the Neckers onto the field. So I'm gonna just start consuming. Best thing I can do right now.
I shall relieve him of all burdens.
Start the consumables.
I am no Nilfgaardian. Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
It's going for it. If we can get a big card here, first thing to consume, it would be nice. This is the best thing we can muzzle for now. How many Neckers do we have? We made 6. There's 3 here. So we have 6 left in our deck. I'm actually going to let that consume one of them now.
The Empire brings progress, advances civilization.
This is actually going to be taking this dragon out. If all 3 rounds are... What if you tie the second round? I guess it's a draw. Or if you split the first 2 rounds and tie the 3rd round, that's definitely a draw. Yeah, I think if you tie the second round, it's a draw because you just both get 2 points. Still looking for a good card to muzzle. Sadness. I guess we consume as quickly as possible. go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So still have 4 left in my deck. There's a Scorch. Should have saved it. Now I have 3 left in my deck. So I'll have 2 left. Is this gonna work though? I guess it's not. Oh yeah, yeah, well. Different archetypes or random? What cards do I have? No, it's not different archetypes. Sorry, I should turn off this deck list. This deck list is not up to date. I'm using a consume deck. Basically means they have consume synergy. I'll play this last, I suppose. So this will be 1, and the other one will be 1. What's the best card to do? Nothing really. Ah! The roach will be mine! Where do you Scorch? So there's 2 more now, Chris, in my deck. 1 will come out right now. And 1 will come out right now. This isn't going to trigger anyway. That's nice. That's the last negger. 22. 60-point play, something like this. Alright, he only needs 51 points to catch up here. See if he can do it. I don't have any neckers left, doesn't matter. Consolidated. Yo, Dad! So, pretty good deck, yeah. Unless you have a very specific way of controlling this deck, it's almost impossible to beat just in raw points. Making this deck what I would consider to be aggro. Let's actually open up a pack. Okay, I'm gonna take your suggestion. What's your name? And actually run Royal Decree. I think it's a good idea. It's really nice getting. You really need, you know, the Phoenix and the Brewis are super important in this deck. So it seems like you win really without the Brewis. I guess it just increases your chances. It's a really big play. We'll put it that way. How many of each card can you have in your deck? So for golds and silvers, it's 1 of each, and for bronze, it's 3 of each. Let's open up a pack. And again, this is like my 4th pack, I think, opening up today just casually. No, it's actually been more than that because I got a few from ranking up. It's just you open up ridiculous packs. It's just every day you're just opening and opening, opening. So you'll get the cards eventually. You don't need more than 1 copy and the golds and silvers too. So super free to play. Got a silver. I believe I have that already, but it'll be worth some scraps. Easy choice since we have 3 of these already. So. Consume an ally and boost self by its power. I wonder if these are worth running in this deck. Since the double consume, how much does it really matter? Maybe we'll go with the resilient play.
Human spot is human battle by.
What's Manolorm? What is it? Can I see your silvers? Okay. Yeah, you just grind. You play a few matches every day, and you can grind pretty easily. This is what I'm running. These are the silvers that I have. Again, nothing. I could make one. I spent all of my scraps on the Brewis. It's actually the only gold I think I've crafted. Not really. It's one of the only golds I've crafted though. I don't have it. This is pretty good though. This stream is whenever. My stream schedule is 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock Eastern time. You craft ADC. Let's use mini decks. It's not a bad idea. Should I bet better the silvers in this deck now? I could make this deck better by crafting a couple. What was it called again? Marching orders? I have marching orders. I wasn't showing you my Northern Realm cards. I have marching orders, so I use it in my in that machine deck. It's good. Alzur's Double Cross. I do see this a lot in boost the highest bronze or silver unit in your deck by 2, then play it. So that's always going to be Necker, and then afterwards it's going to be what? Forktail. It's probably good to drive them. This isn't bad. This is also really good. Alzur's Double Cost is also really good in Northern Realms because you can get for Barry's honor, whatever his name is. The end. This will actually take out Necker. So this is another way of actually getting Necker later. You really don't want to be taking this out of your deck though, usually. Everyone does run this card though. Fine, I'll craft it. How come people ran Monster Cave in this deck? I see. I think if they're running Compression, you usually lose anyway. I try to keep 2 Neckers in my starting hand regardless, and I do have, you know, I'm running, what's it called? The main card I'm running that most of the top tier decks do not have is Rekinesis. It's a guaranteed Slizzard? Wait, Marching Orders? Oh, I must be thinking Marching Orders is something else. Marching Orders is lowest? I was thinking of the Northern Realms card. I don't actually know what you're talking about now. Okay, here's one. It's nice having an automatic Necker Warrior. We do need a Necker, though. What are we up against? There's 3 Necker Warriors. We have these 2 now. Consistency is real. And I don't have a Necker. Come on, man! What am I supposed to do here? You hard mulligan for it. You just don't get it. There you are.
Prepare for war.
Okay, great. So I have 1 in my deck now. Make it 3. Really? Make it 5. Make it 4. Make it 6. I just need some consume machines now. There's one. Need to get one of those at least. So we consume machine this turn and whittle him down. Then hit him with all of our golds. What do we want to get out of here? Not a necker. What do I have? 6? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we'll be doing fine. So what do we want out of here? We're just consuming as much as possible, basically. We happen to get a necker. So annoying. Come on, man.
Up to it, knaves.
What the heck did you just do? Choose a revealed unit in your opponent's hand and move all copies of it from their deck to their graveyard. What the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? That's not fair! We have no chance of winning now. We resurrect 2. We have to resurrect them and then start consuming. What are we supposed to do here? We resurrect them and hopefully ramp next turn. I don't like it. Yay, fun. It's fine. Whoop-de-doo.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Cut.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Whoop-de-doo. Time to start consuming stuff. This will be fun.
You will pay for this.
Yeah, I can actually get some out. Dang. I know I could do. Oh no, we can't get one out of our deck. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot, it plays it from your deck, this lizard. Yeah, I got whatever it's called.
Hellcats out.
I got sweared. The sweared is weird. One, two, three.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
That's fun. Did nothing.
There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
This game's fun. How many neckers do I have in my deck? 0. Because I got sweared. He's fun. He's a fun guy. How come no one ever? How come we didn't see any swears in the anti-consume tournament? How come that didn't happen? Hey, we're still head and head with this guy. Problem is, our 2 cards are gonna have to take out his 5. I think it's doable. That was an early scorch. Go. Aha. It's a 21 point play. I guess I should have done this first, huh? Stop killing me! You're not nice! Oh look, it's a 7. That's nice. Oops. Yeah, I did that wrong. Look, Mommy, I'm big. Okay, enjoy. He needs negative points now. Stupid swears? Who even runs that card? What's NG? Oh, Nilfgaard. They were just banned Nilfgaard. I see. Stupid swears. I like 2 stars. What is our opponent using? Hello? What do we get? Oh, we get this. We're gonna have to start resurrecting these. You can put feign and body in between your scores and the opponent's score, so it won't cover anything. Metaneurosis, I'm trying to understand. Can you put feign? What does feign mean? Did he just... Give me that back! That's mine, okay? Can you put feign? It's so nice they give you all these little stats here. Trigger a death wish of a bronze ally. Whoop-de-doo. Should I start consuming things? It's a 6. I like consuming things. Yeah, I can actually use the lizards now. That'll be nice. That's nice. Goodbye. Give me more neckers. Dang. Why did this want to die? No! Ah, it's your turn. Cast. I'll definitely take it. Don't mess with my Ifrit, okay? Neo Dea Ifrit. How many Neckers do we have in our deck? Let's hope one doesn't come out right now. Come on, get this lizard! Come on, Fog. Get this lizard. Dang! Come on, man! That's one fewer in my deck. Okay, so I stuck 4 in my deck now. Use Forktail to get 1 in the graveyard. What did I get? Yeah, this evil guy. I have no good plays. We could do this play. How do we get our Necker next turn, though? No, there's no freaking way to get Necker next turn. It's got to be open paths, right? Yep. Unfortunately. If we get our freaking Brewis, we would have had a lot of plays there. How many Neckers do I have in my deck right now? I have 2, 3 in my hand, so I have 4 in my deck. Which means playing this and resurrecting one of those is the right play.
Has a fool's blessing.
Dry pass round 2 with consume. Consume building. Oh yeah, I do have Gwent up. You can see it on the left side. I'm just not used to looking at it. It's just so small. Sorry, I missed the whole thing you were saying, metaneurosis. I didn't. A few words were misspelled there, so I kind of missed it. What does this give us? It gives us a Necker if he destroys one somehow. Let's get rid of this. Lizard. I'll take it. So do I want 6 of these? I think I do, actually. Because then I can take some of these out of my deck. So let's start consuming immediately. Hello? Alright, now we have 6. You can have more of the standard is 9. Necker gets suppressed, second Mandrake, and third muzzled. How long would you have to grind? I've been playing for like 1 month, so not even 1 month, because I've made a bunch of other decks too, so not even a month. This is what I need. Mailorn. Oh, that's what you're telling me to get from my deck. It's another way of getting a Necker, just in case. Alright, we need to start consuming things immediately. So, do we want to start consuming Neckers, though? We have 6 in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we don't start. One, two, three. I guess we do this now. And we'll get the lizard out later. One, 2, 3, 4, perhaps 5. Yeah, I'm gonna put a Vran here. That's my next play. I just wanted to get a little bit more value first, because I don't think we would have enough to forktail all of them. So now we're gonna have a little bit of a surplus, actually. I'm gonna do this lizard, Vran. I only run 2 Slizzards. Slizzards got nerfed. I feel like 2 is enough. Such weak plays. Here we go. I like eating Neckers. Okay, now we have 5. This is just going to be another Vran. Suppose. Do we need anything out of our graveyard anymore? No, we want to wait for more consumes. Dang! So harsh. That is so bad. Bad recon. I guess you need to use your recons early, so you don't start pulling Neckers out for no reason. We're at 3. It's so interesting that when you play this deck, you don't even look at what your opponent's doing. It doesn't matter. You just concentrate on how many Neckers you have left in your deck. This is what you do the whole time. What the heck is this? I was going to try to... Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's play this here. And we have 2 Neckers left. We're doing just fine. Yeah, I think we win. This game for iOS now, PC, Xbox, and whatever. There's that. There's one left in our deck. Goodbye. Don't forfeit. That's nice. More peckies. Oh no. We're close. Where did I miss points? Can't say that like Lagulada. You gotta tell me where. It's like saying Miss Lethal. You missed 1 point, you know.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Want to play Mount Art last after leader to have more bodies in the graveyard? Oh, I guess you're right. I figured if you play it, it'll double up after leader. I hear what you're saying. Because unless you're worried about your leader getting scorched and you have the exact last say. I need to concentrate here. What is he running? Goodbye, Roach. Dang, we start off with 3. No. This is really bad. I kill you. Thank you. Pretty good muzzle. Each consume you do before eating a necker is 2 points. Right, yeah, you consume the neckers last. I have been consuming the neckers last. What is this? Do that. I kill you again.
Now, how did that concession go?
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Please don't kill it. You can queen the 3 small non-neckers. Okay, I think I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying if you wait till after the queen, it'll grow that 3 times.
There's been a mistake.
As opposed to if you consume first, you gain 2 points. No, you really just gain 1 point. Okay, I see what you're saying. You're right, after the queen. Very good. See if we can recon one. Or consume. I guess if we recon a consume card, we'll consume one of them. Slizzard it. Okay. Weirdo. We have to get a warrior right now. Come on, man. Okay. Just lizard it then. Stupid spies. What is this? Speaking of spies.
Let us see.
It's fine, I'm happy winning this round. For some reason I never get my Brewis ever. Okay, now I have 4 neckers in my no, I have 3. No, we're still not in good shape. Against that Dagonless, there's no risk of any scorch effects? Why? Solitaire max points. You're right. Fog decks don't run scorch. Hello? Dude! Better at least get points for winning. Does this happen to anyone besides for me? Why is this happening? I'm streaming, okay? My internet is fine. I'm streaming 3 megabytes a second. I'm streaming 2 streams right now. For some freaking reason. You would cut mount art? Why? So good. It's happening to you also? Piece of garbage. The Ifrit is totally useless. It's just a filler. Maybe I'll just add in a 3rd Slizzard.
Onward! Attack!
That's nice. Why so early late? Yeah. I didn't stream last night, so I decided to do this. Now I'm just playing, so. Everyone's telling me the tricks of the trade of consume decks. It's fun. Thank you guys for your input. I actually do appreciate it. I'm really just trying to become a better player right now. I like playing solitaire. Solitaire is my favorite kind. Guess we'll recon last. Here comes the artifact compression. I guess Mandrake is better than artifact compression against this deck. You can usually hit these neckers pretty early. In fact, after it nerfs them. Can these things don't get boosted in the graveyard? So I want to know.
I told you so, you idiot.
Go away. Hey, look, mommy, I have 4 neckers. It's kind of nice having a little thing here. Okay, now I have 3. 2 stripes. Now I have 5. This thing tells me I'm about to have 4. It's okay if 2 of these are on the thing.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Give me an A. Come on, man. Haha. Now you can't play one of these here. No more battering rams for you. It's going with the machine Fulstus. Weird. Come on, man. Another Siege Master. Okay, how many of these have I played? Just 2. Slizzard already? Oh, why not? Oops! I'm just spacing out. Okay, it's time for me to go to sleep, you guys. I didn't have a Slizzard in my graveyard. I thought I had one in here just because I had rejected it from Reconnaissance. That's the problem. Yay! I got a 7-point Phoenix. I'm special.
That's what matters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 against 5. Looks good to me. You're annoying. Please open pass. Good I got, mommy.
Crush those vermin!
Now, how did that incantation go?
No, definitely not normal stream time. Could you pass, please? Worst play ever. How many neckers do I even have? 3. I'm in really bad shape.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
What is this guy doing? Can you leave me alone? What is this supposed to become? A slizzard? I don't have any slizzards though. Okay, I can get a what's it called? Yeah, there's that. I don't really know how to play this game.
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
Oops. I'm just gonna whittle this one down. These things don't grow in the graveyard, right? Now what do we do? I need 13. Anyway. That's nice. Hey look, mommy, I lose. That's nice. Yay, fun. Okay, just... We got too far behind in the first round. Maybe we should have actually just played 3 cards and taken that round. I guess you gotta always keep up in the first round. Getting far ahead of this deck in the first round is the way to beat it. Alright, here we go. Got a Necker. What are we up against? Oh, that's nice.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Piece of trash garbage. I like playing solitaire. Now we have 4. Where's my Necker counter?
Of course, friend.
I have another way of killing this, right? More Neckers! I wish I could charm this.
Neither with me sealed or on it.
Could you stop? More Neckers.
Come here. Come get a hearty bear hug.
A hearty bear hug. Shut up. It's better in a long round. This can kill 2 Neckers though. We got 1. I like synergy. Synergy is fun.
You shan't get free.
How many Neckers do we have right now in our deck? We have 8, so why am I not consuming them already? We just have to keep up here. Do I play this here? So I don't lose him miserably. Here's an 8. It's actually a really good one to charm. Hey, look, Mommy, I'm ahead. You actually can't catch up now. Don't stick that here. Evil. Okay, I'm up by 10 now. I can't really consume these Neckers though. We need to take this round. What do I do here? This thing's dead. Resurrect one of them. Do I queen right now? I think I actually queen here. Is that insane? We'll have a 2-card disadvantage without our queen. I actually think I queen here. And just hope and pray that we get another consume. Now we have 6 Neckers in our deck. That's nice. Now we pass. Could you stop? Could you just stop playing that? Come on, man. This is at the end of the turn. Every 2 turns repeats ability on turn start. Are you freaking kidding me? That's nice. This will actually get consumed, so we'll actually have 2 in our graveyard. Haha! That's so good that that died. Now we have 2 in our graveyard. I think we're good, actually. This is my last one, might be. Muzzle, yeah. We'll get that back. We're in very decent shape. What do we not want to get? Here's a consume. Looking for another. Oh wow. I think we just take this one. We have the 4-card advantage, the 4-thing advantage. Actually, he's gonna have to play a whole card, so then. But we wait one more. Alright, let's wait one more. We have a couple of consumes here. Yeah, well, it's gonna be, well, either one. Open pass. We'll take a whole card to outdo Morkvarg. You don't attack in this game, you just build up an army. The attack happens sort of at the end of each round. Whoever has more power on their side just wins. So he has 13, I have 4, so he won that one. Again, if you want a good tutorial for this game, just type in Fry 'em Up Gwent, how to play Gwent. I made a tutorial explaining from beginning to end how to play. Simple. We didn't play the, oh, that's pretty good, actually. We can get our Drake. Oh, that's amazing. Our Phoenix in it.
Your stench.
Stop snorting. Okay. Okay, I think we win. After a series of amazing, this is gonna save us right here. We need this so badly. Should be our first consume target. Look, mommy. Yum, yum, eat 'em up.
Gods, not a moment's peace.
Bruce first, then sit up, Brand. We have right now in our, we have as many we have 5 Neckers, so, I guess we might as well do this Fran. Then we should set up the second Fran, and a 3rd one. Oh look, 14, that's nice. Then Phoenix for another 4 too. We still have 4 Neckers. We're not going to be able to get through all these Neckers, so. Look, mommy, I'm big now. I think we win. He does such better on long rounds, too, Marauder. So now, again, we have 2 Neckers. This will be 1. So we'll just consume the 1 here, I guess. It doesn't matter, you can consume as many as you want. Why did Igni go up on the field there? Oh, because... Oh, I see. How come we couldn't get Slizzard there? What the heck is our second Slizzard? We didn't have a Slizzard? See you later. Look, mommy, I won. I think I'm gonna open up a pack and call it a day. Thanks for your guys' help. You guys definitely know some of the tricks on how to play this deck. I'll just keep practicing. That's all I can do. What happened to my Slizzard, though? I thought I had one in the graveyard. I guess I only had one that whole game. Forktail in front of Ran for it to die. I already had 4 anyway. I only had the one Slizzard, okay. Thanks, Myershock. I like how the guy's name, the orc's name is Shoop, because he runs the shop. It's hilarious, okay? Shut up. Okay. Silvers! Easy choice. What does this do? Strengthen all your other insectoids and curse units in hand deck on board by 1 anyway. I'm sure that card will be playable someday. Shoop. Alright, custom right always. You guys are right always. Alright guys, thank you so much. I did have a little tutorial for the fog deck. Maybe I'll put that together or something like that. Anyway, I'll see you later. I'm streaming for 3 hours now. It's a long time. Alright guys, I will see you next time. Use different consume variant with Behemoths and Drog. Is this for iOS? No. It's for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Why not make a written guide too? Maybe. It's not for iOS though. Alright guys, I'll see you later. I'm the best card. I'll see you in a bit.